Okay, guys, this is it. This is my last little video post on lessons I learned from my mom. And it's been a fun little series. It's been a good way to honor. I definitely tie it back to business, obviously. And I'm doing this because, um, look, I am trying to get out of my bubble because I always just post, market ideas and tips and tricks and strategies. So getting a little out of my comfort zone. But sometimes hearing things that are obvious to us and that we know intuitively is a good reminder. And so in this last one, I'm going to talk about the theory of being present. And I learned this from my mom because growing up, she worked hard. Like she had a job full time, kind of raised us on her own. And thinking back, I can't think of a track meet, a soccer match, hockey game. I know my sister can't think of a dance recital or softball game that my mom wasn't at. She was present. And what's great is she wasn't a parent of today. Like parents today are crazy, probably myself included, right? We're screaming at the umps and this and that and, trying to politic. My mom was just there as a fan. And it didn't matter how I played. We got in the car after the game and good or bad, she was just a fan. It wasn't that big of a deal. And as a kid, knowing that somebody was just there, they were present for me, it gave me confidence. Especially if they work in a judge and didn't expect something, blah, blah, blah. The reason why I say that is in business, guys, especially right now in the mortgage industry, being present is hard. Being present is really difficult. Why? Because we are all bananas right now. The business is insane. And so being present as much as you'd like to be for your clients, being present for your referral partners, being present for the people that work with you, your teammates, hell, your family. It's harder than ever before. And what I can say, learning from experience, and something that you all know intuitively is in this time of busyness, being present is something you need to force yourself to make time for. You have to work hard to slow down. When you're on the phone with your borrower, don't just, okay, yeah, give me those documentation. Okay, great, thanks, bye. We'll talk later. Bob, Susie, how are the kids? How are you guys holding up with COVID? How's work going? Like asking the questions. When your processor who is working their tail off on the other end of the phone is just exhausted and tired because their pipeline is big and you have a little blow up and you guys are kind of going back and forth. Don't hang up the phone like, oh, well, I got my fire put out, so I'm good to go. Remember to humanize the conversation. By the way, Susie, thanks for all the help, but how are you doing? How are the kids? How are you guys holding up with all of this? How's school going? Like being present, guys, matters on so many levels in business because it shows people that you care. It's going to give them confidence. It's going to make them want to work harder for you. It shows them that you're going to work for them. Being present is one of the most important lessons in business. And when it gets like this market is, sometimes we lose sight of that. And so, yeah, I get it. Work your ass off, make it happen, but make sure you force yourself in every conversation you have to be present and check in with the person that you're talking to. You'll find that your days will be more successful, your days will be more satisfying, and at the end of it, everyone around you will succeed more. So I appreciate you guys watching these. If you have, and I'm sure I'll get back to my regularly scheduled program of tips and tricks and strategies after this little series. Take care, guys.